Wilson Morales from Black Women TV. Hello, folks.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, so each of you have had projects left and right, but when you get the script to do this movie, if what understand it was such a secret, what goes into saying yes? Finn?
I mean, being a giant fan of Ghostbusters, and also the script was really, really, really good. So there's two things, but it was hard. I mean, I definitely wanted to read the whole thing, but it was hard for me not to just like immediately. I mean, I did immediately say yes, but like I would have if they were like, we can't send you the script, I would have said yes. So yeah.
McKenna?
Well, I mean, my decision making going into accepting the job was, they were like, we would like you to be a part of Ghostbusters. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. Yes. No. It's not even like there was a decision making process. It was just me the entire time being like, please hire me. Like the entire time it was just me like eagerly waiting by the phone, like, oh my gosh, please, like, God, I hope that they hire me. Funny. It there wasn't much of a decision making on my part. It was just like, yes, please, I would love to.
The good thing about this movie, and you got to see it with a live audience, is that how much fun it is to do. And so, talk to me about working with this ensemble. Without going to spoilers, but it's a lot of fun when not only are you dealing with other actors and characters, but the parts about the original film that are in this movie that make it nostalgic. Like, so for new fans, they're just getting to see a fun film. For an older audience, they're like, wow, they brought it in there.
Exactly.
So as an older audience member, I guess, what went into, did you know about Ghostbusters? And everybody will say, oh, I knew about it. But did you really know about the film and its mystique of a cult favorite before you took on?
Yeah, I mean, I was a giant like SNL fan growing up. And any cast member that had to do with anything outside of SNL, I watched and knew kind of a lot about. And same, I mean, my dad, even past that, I would have found Ghostbusters by myself. My dad used to quote Ghostbusters all the time in my house. It was kind of always around. And I always really respected the way that they made that movie, which is, I mean, they had to cram and do it really, really, really fast and make that movie. And Dan Aykroyd had the idea and Harold Ramis refined it, and they made this movie, and it was like a giant hit, and no one had seen anything like it before. And it was so unique, and it totally still holds up in that way. Like you can tell that it has something. It has like dust, or not that, like fairy dust on it or something like that. I don't know what it is, and you can just tell by watching it. And we have nostalgia in a different way, like people have nostalgia for like growing up in the 80s and seeing the movie for the first time. We have nostalgia for seeing it, on our VCRs when we're like, 4 or 5 or whatever. And so it's the same, but it just is at a different times. And for years I was always wondering why they never did another sequel. And as a fan, and to be a part of it is like weird. It's really, really weird, and like in a great way, like but it's odd. It's like strange to talk about because I'm talking right now as I'm a fan, but I know these people now, and I'm close with these people, so it's really funny. I don't know.
Well, obviously I won't go more because we don't have a lot of time, but McKenna, a lot of people were saying you're very badass, very kick-ass in this movie. You got a newfound base of an audience here, for both of you guys. Keep doing your thing. Obviously, you guys got this project, you got other projects. We're going to always check them out, so keep doing it. We'll talk later.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one.